in the workspace yet.
There's no actual files open yet. That might be why.
Yeah, but I also can't see your workspace. So like,
There's no workspace to see yet.
oh, you have an empty workspace.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
So
not sure if you can switch
there.
works. Oh,
Can you?
can.
You can see that now.
Yeah, but that's the only file I can see.
File.
I should be able to see your whole modding folder, the whole Imperial Civil War folder.
Should I do open folder for that? See if this could be a
Yeah.
mistake. Host has ended the collaboration session. That was too many files at once.
Yeah, you probably need to open the whole folder first and then start up live share.
Yeah. All right. Open folder. Imperial Civil War data. Yeah, let's do data. There we go. And file. No. Don't do live share from file. I guess you just gotta do that.
Okay, yeah, I probably need a new link.
Yeah, I'm trying to start live share from this.
How are my sound levels, by the way?
You sound
the last time
perfect.
the last time I rewatched the video where we did a Monday Night modding, I was really loud.
Yeah, so I guess I should say hi to everyone. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Monday Night Modding, where we mod on Monday night. It's not Monday night for everyone. Monday night is a state of mind, is what we like to think, because I just don't want to change the alliteration we have. But yeah. So yeah, when I tried to open live share, it decides to go to a different thing. So start open folder. I mean, this isn't gonna work. But... You know what? You want to do it because
okay. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, so while Pox gets this open, this is basically we do some live mod work, talk about what we're doing, show you guys what goes on behind the scenes with all the alcohol, and dish on all of our teammates. No, we don't do that.
Let's see. Where do I have flash? Okay.
All right. Pox is just opening the shared workspace so we can both be in the same file at the same time. And then we'll be working.
I just sent an invitation to you via BS Code. Are you getting that?
No.
Okay, I'll try again. I can't do it again.
Just use the link?
Yeah, I'll use a link. Oh, that probably because I haven't started the server yet. Or do I? Okay.
How did we forget how to do this? This isn't the difficult
Yeah,
part.
I don't know. I just did this on Friday.
Wait a minute, we're smarter than this.
I posted the link.
The link has been clicked. Open live share. Alright. Now, there we go. I think we're in. I can see stuff. I can see everything.
So, that one guy in chat that said, "Hello, Charlie." Like, how? How do you even mistake me for Charlie?
It's very similar. Just say, "I'm not mad."
Okay. I'm actually never mad.
I think that's true. I don't know if I've ever seen you mad. But yeah, so this is just me and Pox right now. Other team members may see what we're doing and join. We put $15 on Haynes.
What?
We're gonna bet on who joins.
Oh,
Because
okay.
all our bets work out so well
Oh,
all the time.
I think he's pronounced Hannes.
We talked about this last time. He's okay with
Okay.
Hannes or Haynes.
Okay.
I alternate between them. Hannes is more correct, but
Probably. When he joined, I was hoping he was a German. I tried a German greeting, but he didn't go for it. And then,
you just gotta wait for CAD. That's all there is to it.
yeah.
Is he
probably.
German? I thought he was German.
Yeah, Kat is German, I think.
Okay. But
Okay, so
so did you
where
see
do
what we were
go?
talking about last night? The issue?
What issue? No, I did not.
So our change planet utilities don't
Mhm.
work very well if there's two factions on a planet right now. So
Why are there two factions on the planet?
So let's say you are a charismatic, handsome little EAW modder doing a Let's Play, and you decide you want to take over the Trade Federation planets, but you are going to leave a blockade force over them. And then an event switches the affiliation of those planets, and you lose your entire fleet and half of your heroes. Because,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more common in Fall of the Republic than it was with some of the Change Planet Owner and Retreat ones. I'm not even sure if it breaks with Change Planet Owner and Retreat. It definitely breaks with Change Planet Owner in place.
What is replace?
That's where you're switching the affiliation of the planets and replacing all the stuff that's there belonging to the planet owner with the new owner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, change owner and retreat probably doesn't break because we're just looking for all the stuff that belongs to the planet owner and move that to another planet. So
Well, retreat, like it despawns and respawns everything.
yeah, exactly.
But does it do it for multiple people on the same planet?
I don't think so. Oh, wait.
Because it's only looking for stuff that belongs to the owner, right?
Let me see. I'll have to go through that code. I don't
Because it's
remember
just
exactly.
find all objects of type for the owner, and then for all the like here, it only looks for all the objects in the galaxy belonging to the owner, then make sure they're on that planet, right?
Yeah. So is it for owner? Why do I? Okay, I don't know. This code I wrote here is shit anyway, so I'm not gonna question my decision.
So clearly what we need to do is get every object in the galaxy, find out which planet it's all on.
Yeah, that's
and
not a good idea. I mean, that's probably what we have to do, but
yeah, that's essentially what we currently do.
Hmm.
So we need a faction table for all the active factions in the game, and then go through all of them and find a location.
That's really inefficient. Let me think. Is there a better way for it?
Bob was suggesting using a perception
But
to
can you get the
to see who's
get
on a
the,
planet. So you get the planet owner, then you see if there's enemy or allied forces on the planet.
Oh, you're right. We can do that. So we use a perception to check which factions are on the planet, and then we only need to check, well, 2 factions at most.
Yes. If someone leaves their stealth units over a planet, that's their problem.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this.
All right. So for people watching, basically we have events in the mod that switch who controls a planet and There's one that gets rid of all the stuff on it and puts it back on another friendly planet for the original owner. Then for the CIS and the sector forces being incorporated, we have this second function, change owner and replace, that just gives the new owner all the stuff that was on it for the original owner. And the problem right now is that if you have two factions on a planet, so if you're blockading an enemy planet and they switch, it only does stuff for one of the factions there. So we need to make sure that we don't just delete everyone's forces. So that's what we're trying to do here.
Okay, so maybe we start with the perception.
That would probably be a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Where is
Yeah, perceptual equations, basic galactic equations. This is very
maybe.
Bright. Back to Bespin. There's definitely a perception for enemy on planet. I'm just not sure what it's called.
Yeah, me neither.
Planet ownership.
Where are you?
UK. So self-present, recent conflict space, and our vassals. Yeah, no. Offensive galactic equations? Or defensive galactic equations make more sense.
Connected to me? It's connected to enemy. Oh, there should be something like easy ground grab or space grab target or something, and I think that checks if something is in space. Like easy. No, damn it. Maybe in easy. No.
Yeah, interdiction mines you can shoot with anything. They're very vulnerable, so you basically want to put them at the back and then come up.
Oh, we have an enemy present.
Where's that?
It's in offensive galactic equations.
Huh. That sounds correct. Enemy force has space force plus enemy force has ground force. What is that? Variable target would be that current planet, I guess?
Yes.
And then we have to evaluate it for the owner? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know how to do that, but I just want to make sure you know how to do
that. Okay, so we need...
I always forget I can fucking open XML stuff in Visual Studio. I'm using a shitty theme for notepads so that I can see what's going on.
Yeah, and it's not like VS Code is slow.
Yeah, so... that's why I usually don't use it, but for like Monday night modding stuff when I'm streaming, I may as well just use one fucking program.
I don't think it's that much slower than Notepad++, so no reason to use that.
What about Atom?
Atom has more JavaScript in it, I think, than VS Code, so it's a little bit slower, I think. But I bet performance has improved there as well over the years.
So variable target, is it just a planet object?
Yes, we need another equation.
Oh.
This isn't gonna help us much. We need an equation that specifically checks for a faction.
Yeah, we need to get the actual faction ID.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god. Here, let's go here. CIS Federation should reconnect islands, and we have...
That's looking for faction ownership? Yeah.
Yeah, there's something... variable target is faction, parameter faction. Rebel. So we probably... Can we use this enemy faction? Can we use is faction on enemy force?
Is enemy
I don't
force
know.
has Space Force?
No, I mean, can we use this is faction thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if
Is Bob online? Can I just tag him and
has Space Force is faction.
I just ask him.
Real target is faction. Yeah, the fleet tenders have the mines. They're going to be in the first release. So the Pelta and the DH Omni. Difficulty, initial grace period. Is connected to. I'm gonna do this the fun way.
Okay, Bob says we can do that.
Just add has Space Force with parameter is faction.
Variable target dot enemy force dot is faction should work, hopefully.
Yeah, variable yeah is faction. They did it. Nope, that's not what that was. Never mind. Variable target, variable self, variable thingy. Has structure, is connected to its faction. Yeah, doesn't look like anything does it right now, but where'd he go? Are you typing in Discord right now, or are you in?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. I just
having
heard the
a-
typing, and I saw you had the thing, so I was like, nothing is
Yeah,
happening.
no, I'm having a lovely conversation with Bob.
All right. I'll read the lovely conversation so everyone knows what's going on. Can we use is faction on enemy force in a perceptual equation? Yeah, you should be able to. Is enemy force alone not good enough? So, for example, variable underscore target dot enemy force, you spelled enemy wrong, is faction parameter equals rebel, right? Or does the game spell? Did you do that wrong? Yeah, I think you did that wrong. What do you call it? Monday night modding when it's not even 9 p.m. in your time. I do this sometimes when it's not even Monday in my time zone, so don't question it. It's fine. It's the Monday state of mind.
Okay, so Bob says all good. Okay, let's start writing an equation.
Wait, you're... Oh, you need to do one for each one? Yeah, I guess it's only going to be true or false for each faction. Fuck, that's annoying.
We can probably do some magic with multiplayer players or something.
Well, the perception
And
can never return anything
we
but
can
a
return a
number,
number.
right? Yeah.
We can return a number. And we could return...
A different number per faction?
Yeah,
That might be cleaner rather than evaluating like 18 perceptions in the code, too.
true. Let's do that. Okay, let's... Oh, wait. So, get...
Secondary faction.
present enemy faction. So we are gonna take this and we're gonna evaluate enemy present. Oh, who joined?
Hannes?
Most
Hello.
useless person for this.
Hex?
Close enough.
Hey, Nolan.
Got like half an hour before I have to go to labs, so figured I may as well.
The interdiction mines they function like any other interdictor as far as the actual interdiction goes. It doesn't affect individual ships. It's just the abilities on a different thing. Alright, so...
Okay, you wanna tell me the faction names so I don't have to look them up?
Rebels... Rebel.
Okay. Oh, we probably should have a certain order. Can you...
I'm gonna go directly in the factions.xml order.
Yeah... Okay. Maybe. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the reason... If we do that... so we're gonna check this with the factions in gameconstants.lua.
Okay.
So it would be nice
You want to
to
do it that way?
have the same order as in the...
Alright.
There's, but I think that should be close.
I think it's the same. But
yeah, I went through the factions XML.
all factions, yeah.
So what's the first one?
Empire.
The first is Empire, okay. So Empire is our first index.
What if I just...
Next one is Rebel, right?
Yep.
And we'll multiply that with 2. Third one?
Underworld.
Who would have guessed? Oh, no.
Any bets on what's fourth? Pentastar.
Pentastar. Okay, are you in the version for...
I'm in
FOPR?
I'm in the ICW one, but it's the same faction names for both. And it's in the same order.
And this is 4. Okay, next one.
Teradoc, TERADOC.
Okay. Next is
Pirates.
Pirates.
This is still missing the Chiss, Yuzon Vong, and Cerulean, but that's later.
We can live with that.
Huts.
That's 7.
Warlords. Corporate sector. Corporate _ sector. Neutral. Yeah. Don't need that.
Yeah, I
Need
mean,
hostile for from the ground up.
Hostile is after neutral. Then we have hut cartels. So the actual huts.
what? Underscore?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Hapes Consortium. Hapes _ Consortium.
Oh, where did I go?
You ever plan on changing the faction names in the files for Father Republic? No, we want them to be the same between both mods because otherwise we'd have to redo every perception for no reason, along with a bunch of other stuff. Ideally, they'd be a bit more generic, but that was it. We can add the other ones that are missing, but...
Okay, did I spell that correctly?
Hapes _ Consortium, yes. Corporate Sector, yes. Pirates, yes. Pterodoc, yes. Penistar, yes. Underworld, Rebel Empire, Warlords, Huts, Neutral, Hostile. Yep, that all looks right.
Okay,
Looks
does
right.
that make sense? Like,
Yes, so variable
Is
target,
it-
which is the planet. Enemy force is this other... So it's evaluating this perception here, which lets lets the game know if there's an enemy faction present on a planet.
Yeah.
And then this gets the planet after evaluating that. Once it knows that there's an enemy faction, it gets the planet, sees if there's the enemy force, is faction, and then if it's Empire, you get 1, 2 for Rebel, 3 for Underworld, 4 for Penistar, 5 for Pterodoc, 6 for Pirates. Yeah, that all looks right. That makes sense.
Ooh, wait a second. It
What was the limit to faction amount? There's 16 you can use. There's a 17. Like, you can use technically 21 slots, but if you invade 17, 18, 19, 20, or 21 on the galactic map, the game will just
has to
crash.
be.
often.
I made a mistake.
Oh no, you made a mistake.
It has to be parameter _ faction. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I hope that works.
Me too.
Okay.
This is an
Back
area where
to...
even I think a debug message should be used, though.
Yeah, but we can't really... Oh.
Can you get the results of perception?
Well, I can get the result of a perception when it works correctly in Lua, but... I mean, to test it, we probably need to run the debug build.
No, thanks. All right. Do you know how to compile the Meg with the tool?
No.
All right. So if you sync that, then I'll compile it.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I think it's in the Git. Yeah, Bob pushed it in the Git thing. So you can go to
Is it
it's
Windows
build.bat,
executable?
but
It's a bad, yeah.
yeah, I think
Okay,
it is in
you
exe.
will have to do it. I'm on Linux right now.
Right. Yeah, it's
Okay,
CAD's builder. So you'll need to sync that.
So, I'm just... We're gonna test. I'm gonna go in GC player agnostic, and we are just going to call the equation and see if that works before we start doing anything else, I think.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, can you maybe set up a GC so we have an enemy space force on one planet?
I'm
And
just gonna
then we
start the smallest Clone Wars one. Move to a
Yeah, no, but it's gonna check it at the beginning.
Oh, it's
So
gonna do it right at the start. Shit. Does the
I mean, I can probably. Well, that's not gonna help you because the setup is being
No,
done
I'm
in
just
another
thinking if
pod,
the
right?
Lua. Yeah, I'll see if Forost is set up that way, because I think it is. Yeah, this
You
is
mean
fine.
hard-coded without error selection?
Yeah. Why
Yeah,
the fuck
okay.
does this say what? Why is this here? There's just a Gozanti cruiser squadron hanging out outside of the starting forces. It's not good. I'm surprised that doesn't crash. Okay. Let's see. We're going to full rust and it's huts. So let's gonna just get rid of all this. I should actually.
What? Which planet are we
I'm
changing?
doing Forost. I'm gonna sync that.
How do I spell that?
Foerost.
Okay.
Empire Forost. Is it going to be different paths with CIS too? So each faction has its own set of government mechanics. For the CIS, that's integrating the minor factions. For the Republic, that's the Senate approval and then Order 66, 65 thing. We're trying to get different mechanics for each faction rather than just being like reskinning what each side does. So that it ultimately ends up being the same thing.
What faction are you gonna play as?
I'm going to play as the Republic, and then the planet is owned
Okay.
by the Hutts. Which is
what is Republic?
Empire.
Okay. Um.
Do you need to know who controls the planet for that, or are you just?
No,
Okay.
I don't. I think.
Oh shit.
No, it's only depending on the equation. Is depending on the planet, not on the player. So. Let me check if that's actually correct.
Alright, I'm just gonna copy the equation myself. I'll build the tool thingy. That's in...
Oh, so you're just gonna copy what I just did, or?
Yeah, I may as well.
Yeah, okay. Then we don't need to push an experimental state.
So get enemy present, data, build. Okay. That's my impression of an old modem lighting on fire. Did that? Yes, that built the Meg. Then I just need to go where you are. Or GC player agnostic, and I want the debug message. Just the debug message, that's all that you added there?
Yep.
Okay. Data. Scripty.
Okay, while you do that, I'll go and get another Radler.
I think people are getting the wrong idea about how drunk we are when the mod is made. Or the right
So
idea.
actually, we Germans have a saying that Radler is not alcohol. So yeah,
Is that a saying?
yeah, Radler ist kein Alkohol. It's even a song.
Huh. It-
I mean, given the ABV percentage, that's kind
well,
of understandable.
you can say that Rattlers aren't alcohol, but to have it be a saying is just... That's a lot of importance being put on that.
I mean, it's what you say
Guess
if
what?
somebody
There were perception
insists on
parsing
only drinking
errors.
Radler all evening and all the other people are drinking beer. So if you want to get drunk and somebody is only drinking Radler, then that's what you say to them.
There were perception parsing errors. Alright, I'll just start in the debug log and see if that gives us that as well.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. There will eventually potentially be non-Clone Wars maps still in that period where other factions can be present and play more of a role.
Multi-era ones that we get done for
Yeah.
GCW era mod, well, post-ender, sorry,
Yeah.
presumably. Hapens, Ruby, Hut.
Yeah, and especially because we've divided the main factions, which is fairly lore accurate considering how disorganized military stuff was at the time. Less for the CIS, more for the Republic. Then they're at less of a disadvantage, so...
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Well, that was...
How are we doing?
I just opened the thing, and then I'm closing the thing so that I can check the debug log to see if the perception parsing errors on startup tell us what happened there.
Mm-hmm.
Perception errors. Equation get enemy present was parsed but could not be built into a perception function, not fungus. No perception funguses. This could be a programming error in the grammar. Equation get present enemy faction file etc. was not successfully parsed, unable to fully read perceptual equation file offensive galactic equations. So let's see. What did you break, Pox?
Well, my first suspicion would be that is faction does not work on enemy force.
I've got fungus in my lab in an hour. Does that count? If I'm looking at it, does that make it a perception fungus?
You are perceiving the fungus, so I'm gonna have to rule yes there. Perception
So,
force plus various hard.
Enemy force is faction is used nowhere else.
Yeah, it's used in one place, the place we just put it.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm just gonna ask Bob again and blame him at the same time. Gonna ask him, Bob, did you lie to us? Question mark.
I'm gonna go with yes. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. You guys behave and be entertaining. Mostly behave. But also entertaining.
Ooh, okay. So many obligations. Okay, I asked the Bob. I think that's all I can do for now. Bob is the AI with us.
Ever done a Stellaris Let's Play? I have, and I plan to do more, but just haven't. I've had a lot of other games going on. It's just such a jam-packed gaming experience. All right, what did we learn?
Nothing.
Nothing? I was gone for
Because-
like 2 whole minutes.
Yeah, but Bob's away, so
Oh, what a dick.
can't tell us about his lies.
Okay.
Okay, let me think. What? What else can we?
I'm gonna look for every instance of Is faction. See what it does.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
It's probably like when you try to get the owner of what is essentially just a text string in.
I think
Lua.
it's mostly used to determine the owner of a planet.
Yeah.
Okay, you can check which faction is the human player.
I really hope we don't have to just get everything in the galaxy.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Really, it's only 8 times as expensive as what we're doing right now. Usually. Fuck. Parameter attenuator is connected to parameter faction. Yeah, I think it's just planet ownership.
Yeah, probably. Or you can use it on another faction, like you can do variable self, which
Yeah.
refers to the faction you pass into the equation. So you can use that, but phew, yeah. Can you
What if...
maybe you can
your idea.
check? Maybe we can go like turn it around and ask a faction if it has a force on the planet and not like the way we are doing now, like evaluate for the planet.
Or, what if, when we get the planet, we evaluate if there's an enemy force present, and then if there is one, we have to go through all the factions, but then it's only doing it if there is an enemy force present.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I was wondering if there's just another smart way.
Bob says try space total dot is faction.
Oh. Space total.
There's a space turtle. There's an
This turtle's all the way down, so there's infinite space turtles.
But that's all the way down, all the way up. There has to be a top of the turtle. What's the next RimWorld stream? Hopefully, I'd say hopefully this week, but this week is just all release stuff. So maybe this week? I keep drinking this sideways. I'm bad at drinking.
Yes, the mighty Mandalorian Empire for Fall of the Republic.
So
Okay,
between
Bob
enemy
Jim Corvette.
force and space and his faction. So all at
Yeah.
that.
So, are you gonna do it?
Enemy force dot space total.
Total.
Yeah, I may as well. I have to paste it in anyways.
For some reason, I doubt that's gonna work.
Me too, but
It's worth a try. I'm gonna check if there's maybe another way.
they're gonna stay for another Rattler. How many Rattlers does it have to be before it does count as drinking? Before the saying
I don't know.
collapses?
Getting rank on Radler is pretty hard. I mean, it's got 2.5% on alcohol, so
Should we start a perception for that? Thank you, Maticus-sama. Thanks for doing all the hard coding work so we can enjoy the mods. Well, I'm just watching Pox do it. Sort of. Alright, perception thingy. Yeah, I don't think it likes that. I'll put the error in that I'm getting as well. Because Bob may... But yeah, I don't think that works. So, screw you, Bob. I mean, it's rare enough that if we're just checking the perception first, I don't think the extra load is as big of a problem if we do end up having to go that direction. Checking what happens.
It's probably not critical. I mean, we only need to run it a bunch of times, so...
Well,
you may get a lag spike.
You already get a lag spike when a bunch of planets are flipping, but since it's only the simpler we keep the perception that's being evaluated, the better as well, because that's going to happen every single time, and then we only have to go to the more resource intensive thing if.
But I mean, evaluating a perception is probably a little faster than doing the Lua stuff.
Yeah, but
especially because
if it's only doing the find all objects, if there is an enemy faction present, then it's not as big a deal. Because it's a very rare thing that's going to happen. Whereas the flipping the faction is going to be a fairly common thing. So, as a net situation.
Anyway, let's just move over to Lua then.
Yay! All right, I'll delete this. I'm going to remove that equation on my end. I'll pop it in the dev chat just for posterity.
Okay, I've got to go. Have fun.
See ya. Enjoy your lab and your fungus.
Okay, let's try to understand that code I wrote.
Is it bad that I understand it?
Do you? Because I think it's a mess.
It's a mess, but I understand it. So it what does that say about my coding?
Not sure that you're used to messy code.
So what we got here is a classic.
Well, the thing is, I think I tried to minimize iteration and for loops, and I don't really think it really mattered at that point.
Probably not, but I see what was going on.
I was trying to optimize stuff before we had a performance problem, and that's usually a bad thing. So,
I think we need to iterate. We need to do another for loop where the owner is every faction.
Oh, we need a for loop going over every faction that calls find all objects of type
Yeah.
on with that faction, and then we need to iterate over all the objects.
Shit, we can't do this in a way that makes sense, can we? We can't figure out if it's got the... God damn it.
I mean, as soon as we find... No, wait,
Can we do the perception first? Does the perception enemy force thing actually
yeah,
return?
we need to do that
So
first.
we do that, and
Thing
then we
is-
essentially need two functions.
God, I think it's gonna be hard to do that. So
We've
what
got
I
to
just
move the
thought
non-owner
is,
first.
so here's one other thing. Okay, we have to write it in a way that works for multiple factions, not only for two.
Yeah.
Because if we iterate over the all factions and see if there's something on the planet for that faction, we are also gonna catch like spy stuff and
Yeah.
units like that. So okay, let's just hop into it, I guess.
What if we evaluate the perception to see if there's an enemy force present? If there is, we go into a different function that gets all the stuff that doesn't belong to the planet owner. And if not, it just skips straight into what it is right now.
What? Again, please.
So, we don't want in retreat. Well, we kind of do want in retreat. Either way. So before we go into this, getting all the stuff that belongs to the actual owner,
Yeah.
we run the perception that checks if there's an enemy force present. If there is, we go into another function, a different function, that does basically this, but without changing the planet affiliation and with every faction except the planet owner. And if there's nothing present, then it just goes straight to what it does right now.
Well, I think this part here is, especially these function. I'll have to look into it a bit more, but I think these are also already set up to be able to handle multiple owners.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It's just we never actually get those
so
ones.
we actually just need to collect the unit lists.
Yep.
Okay.
The thing is, we mostly need it, like, we also need it for the function below, changing the planet owner and replacing. And
Okay.
that one currently doesn't spawn on other planets.
One step at a time. One step at a time. Let's have a look at the insert into spawn tables function and see if what that does. So we're going through all units of owner. What is all unit of owner in the other function? It's all units of current owner. So that's the planet owner. Okay. So all the units of the planet owner should insert into spawn table. Just checks if it's valid, if it's on the planet, and if it's a valid category. Okay. We get the owner, get the relevant object, so that's either the object itself or its parent object. Then we insert its type into the unit types table. And put in the owner into the table. Oh, okay, I see. So unit types table and unit owners table are two tables that basically have the same order for objects. So in unit types table, is the type, and at the same index in unit owners table, we have the corresponding owner for this unit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we do here. Okay, and then remove the thing from owner. Okay, and okay, this is it. So this is easily able to handle multiple owners. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's see. Spawn units on target location. This is the next one that we need to have a look at. So we take the unit types, then a planet. Is planet the planet
You're
that was
in
changed?
replace right now, not the original one, not retreat, because they do it differently.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Because target location in replace is always the original planet.
Okay, then. Okay, spawn units on friendly location is what we need. And this is unit types. Oh wait, this is great. Owner spawn target and owner spawn. Oh yeah, this is great. These functions are all able to handle owners. So I think yeah, change planet owner and retreat is totally fine. So we just
Bob
need to
just
adjust
suggested
it.
something with the perception. I don't know if that makes it easier. Enemy
Okay.
present evaluate should be enemy function enemy present evaluate.
Then you just see all this. No function. Oh god, maybe I did a mistake.
It's not allowed.
Uh,
All right, I'll put that in and
forgot.
I'll see if it.
Okay. You know what you need to change?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to put it back. And enemy present evaluate needs to be function enemy present evaluate. I'll just build that and start the mod. A young Nathan Fillion. Interesting. Hey, look at that. No errors.
Oh, nice. So do you have, you still have the space total, right?
No.
No?
Nope.
The one without space total?
Wait, do I?
I think you still
yeah,
have
I do. I do have space total.
Yeah,
Should I
I'm
remove
pretty
that?
sure I mean, try it out. Do you still have it in GC Player Agnostic to evaluate?
No. Should I try it? Should I remove space
Yeah,
total or
put that.
no to try it?
I mean, we probably have to try one or the other. I think it's more likely that it's gonna work without space total.
Right. And you still have the debug message in yours that I can
do.
steal?
I don't. I have it now again. Let's Control Z.
Enforceal. Right. Enemy forces faction. Build.bat. Steelbox's code. Copy that. Data. Scripts. Story. GC player agnostic. Is there really a player? Who knows? Did I build that? I think I did, but I'm scared, so I'm going to do it again. Alright, debug mode. So everyone do something for about 15 minutes and we'll be ready to check.
Well, it's more like 5 minutes.
I was expecting him to have black hair and look derpy. Interesting. Black hair. Did that come across from my voice? The derpy is whatever, but I wasn't aware that hair color came across with...
People thinking you have black hair is an upgrade over people thinking you're fat.
That's one of the fun things about being on the internet. Yeah, voices essentially we take from wherever it's easiest to get them in a clear way. And has enough variety to actually be the voice. Because, believe it or not, we don't have access to the original voice actors. They don't return our calls.
Oh no!
Oh, did I change Forost? God damn it. I don't think I did. God, I waited all that time for nothing.
Ooh, are you skipping over the nice intro so nobody can see it yet?
They've seen that. They haven't seen the trailer
Okay.
from yesterday.
That's pretty dope.
They're gonna have to wait until release for that.
Ha ha ha. That was my best evil laugh.
Alright, well this loads, we're back again.
No, wait. You what? No. Don't change it to Empire, the owner. Or no. Did you? I forgot to tell you, but you need to enable AIFF script to make the debug message show up in the AI log.
Alright, it looks like it crashed, but that's just because I tabbed out when I turned off the camera. So it's... What?
Did you still hear that to enable AIFF script to see the debug message?
Yep.
Okay. And I saw on the stream you changed the owner to Empire. Why?
Because isn't it checking if the rebels are over the planet, or if the Empire's over, if the Republic is over the planet? I changed the owner to the Space Force.
Okay.
Is it AIFF or AIFF script?
AIFF space script.
Okay. I always forget which one it is. Will there be updates for Thrawn Intervention? Yep, next month there should be one catching back up on stuff that's fallen through the cracks while we've been finishing Fall of the Republic.
What are we releasing next month?
Probably just some fixes and some of the stuff that we've done for Fall of the Republic getting properly implemented into TR. Maybe the start of the space reworks, because Corvettes have been taking over. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Ooh, nice. I hadn't seen the gold title yet. It's pretty good.
Oh my god. I fucking hate this. I have ignore asserts on, but it doesn't... There.
Ignore asserts is fine.
Yeah, but it doesn't ignore the asserts. Is the problem.
Wait, what?
We're disconnected and
have
try
to
to reach
click-
out.
You have to click through all that stuff?
Well, there's one that pops up at the start of the game, which I wouldn't care as much about, except for the fact that it's annoying.
Oh yeah, that there can be a bunch that can pop up anyway, but you don't get the whole assertion experience.
Yeah, no, I don't have like 8 trillion that come up. Oh, you, I think you ended the workspace.
I did?
It looks like it.
No, you're still in there.
No, I'm not. And I tried to rejoin and it says that you're offline.
Interesting.
The host of the
Right.
workspace appears to be offline. So you might need to restart it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay,
Okay, well at least I have that in, so
link is in the Discord.
while you're getting that, we should be good. So AI log. I don't know what the text was for it. No message.
Okay. Do we have an error message or something? Like
Not that I can see.
if it's not evaluating, then it should.
Well, I'm just not getting. I'm not even getting the debug message of enemy faction index on,
Yeah. Okay.
which is weird because
Do you
it
get
should be
up?
putting that up regardless, right? Even if it doesn't evaluate.
Well, if it doesn't evaluate, then you should see an error message. Wait.
Well, I don't know where exactly. I'm trying to find player agnostic, Lewis script class. Blah, blah, blah.
Wait. You have an error message in the. I can see it. What's
Scripts, GC player agnostic, bad argument, to string, value expected. Okay.
Okay, so it's probably nil. What is the exact error message? Can you show me?
It is bad argument number 1, to string, value expected.
Okay, so it's really nil. Okay, so it's probably crashing, I guess. The equation is probably crashing, so or rather,
Message, advancing state. Yeah.
it's a bunch of. Oh, did you test with space total or?
I
Just
didn't
animate.
specify space total.
Okay, so then we test with space total now, I guess.
This is a fun thing to do. Okay, that is built. Ford Tough. And I should be able to just... Can it reload the perceptions? I don't know.
Not sure. I don't
I'll
think
try
so.
it and then... I know it won't, like, in the game, but if I restart the Galactic Conquest... No, because it loads at the start. So I'm just gonna restart it because this is almost definitely not gonna work, and then I'll just need to try it again.
I should probably start thinking about how we are just gonna do this in Lua.
Yeah. We just need to accept that it's going to be inefficient. It's going to be very Empire at War.
Yeah. Will the
Republican CS have a recon unit? They'll have like a probe droid style. If that's what you mean. Uh-oh. Visual Studio Code is blinking and making a noise. Alright, I'm gonna make life easier on myself. Run in window mode.
Oh yeah, definitely run the debug build in window mode.
You were disconnected.
It's way faster. Again?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I don't know.
I just invited you in Visual Studio Code again. Let's see if that works.
Oh god. Going to windowed mode just made the console window terrible.
Ooh, you can, I just specify that in the startup arguments.
Oh, script?
No,
Oh,
windowed.
windowed?
Yeah.
For us, Galactic Republic, okay. This is what it needs to be. Question for anyone: do the missile areas on the Victory not actually open in universe? Yeah, that's not a thing. Ignore. Yes. There we go. That's better. Like that, I think I was just in one of the X-Wing games, but that was it. And then it just became more of a fan thing. Right. 35?
What? 35?
I was just assuming it'd be another error on line 35.
Okay.
I didn't have much weight. Yeah. Player agnostic 35. Bad argument number 1, to string value expected.
Woo!
So.
Great. So that doesn't work.
Yep, it does not. Back to what we were doing.
Yeah, and what's wrong with Bob?
He's
saying
supposed to
currently
know-
at a restaurant, so he's not joining. I don't think that's an excuse.
The host of the workspace seems to be offline.
Yeah, okay, whatever. You just stop the collaboration session and start it again. And it's now suggesting that I invite myself.
Have you considered it?
I mean, certainly wouldn't hurt, I guess.
Because it was doing that to me earlier, too. I can just get rid of all this. Sadly.
Links in the Discord again. Okay.
Bob's gonna think you're just trying to invite him again.
Good.
Pox, you're being very pushy.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I think this function with change planet owner and retreat is pretty nice so far. Okay, I'm just gonna do a few modifications, and I think then we're good with this function.
Okay.
And so,
I like how it's been an hour and a half and we've made literally no progress.
isn't that usually the story of these streams?
Yeah.
Remember the one where we tried to find a bug with filters and
And it turned
there
into a
was-
live Let's Play with you watching me play in a very laggy debug build.
Okay, so we need
Enemy force, enemy present. That one.
let's just assume that owner has an AI, maybe. Hopefully.
Yeah. Wait, isn't it just the planet?
Nope, I think.
Okay, you need the faction.
Wait, maybe. Let me just check if.
I'm gonna check how it's used in other, if it's used in any. Evaluator, evaluate enemy present, player object, priority planet.
Yeah, okay, so
So, yeah,
first
you're
the
right.
player, then the planet.
Just checking.
Okay,
Should it be a list of factions to go over, and then?
wait. To figure out what this does again. So this is display table. Wait, wait, what? All right. Okay, that's so. Essentially, all we need to do is all this, but not with this. But so.
Huh? I
No,
guess.
wait.
'Cause-
Oh,
no, we need to.
God damn it. So this is this is a bit this is a bit weird. So insert into spawn tables already goes through all the units
Yeah.
and checks if they're on the planet, and if they are, insert them into the spawn table. And basically, what we need to do is check if there's. So basically, we need to go through all the units first to even see that we are on that planet with
Yeah.
another faction, and then we need to go through all the units.
Yeah.
At least if we're going to reuse the same function.
Yeah.
So we probably need to.
Well, one of the problems is that we're doing different stuff with different. Like, we're not just each time finding a friendly planet for whoever owns it and moving it.
Yeah.
Because we still need to do different stuff with the planet owner. Or the new planet owner.
So we're going to split this. We're going to go to insert in spawn tables. We're going to write another function called function get all units on planet. Or rather, get friendly units on planet. Oh, okay. I think the workspace just crashed again.
No, you're still moving around for me.
Okay, then it's fine. I just got an error message saying that some Azure cloud relay went offline. So
No, I'm fine.
this is probably an issue on Microsoft's end then, that we have to restart the servers all the time. Wait a second. I think we have a function for get friendly unit planets already somewhere. Was it in display structure utilities or something like that? Maybe?
Ooh, we do have spawn units on friendly location and spawn units on target location. So that's helpful.
Where is display structures utilities? So friendly structures. Oh, that. Okay, no, that's not help. Okay, we need to write that. Action player and the planet. Okay. Find all objects of type player. Wait a second. Order. Yeah. Okay. let's copy this. Then let's copy this. Table.insert relevant object. No. Array the unit planet object and return the unit on planet. Okay. Oh, getting the error message again.
I'm still seeing you move around.
Okay.
It seems okay.
Okay, the next thing I want to do is we have this now. Wait a second. I'm just
What?
I have an idea for a perception.
Oh no. What?
So let's see. Variables self. We can check. We can start with the.
Are you typing in Discord again?
Huh? No. I'm just searching something.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought you might be.
so variables self.
Bob has clearly proven himself unreliable.
And can we has nope, I don't think we can do that.
What
Okay.
were you?
So I was thinking maybe so we just what we tried was we asked the planet if it has an enemy force in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering if maybe we can ask a faction if it has
A force on an enemy
unit.
planet?
Yeah.
Huh.
So the other way around basically. But I don't think we can.
Yeah, and even if we could, then I guess you just see if it matches if all the ones that's true for matches the faction.
Yeah. I mean
I think that would get
nice to
just
have
as complicated pretty quickly. I think we basically just need to have a list of all the factions, so get that from game constants. Remove the
Yeah.
planet owner from that list, go through the get friendly units, replace them, and then go through the faction as normal. The function is normal.
Oh wait, we need mod
content loader.
get game constants. Then go through this for
Factions.
enemy faction const dot factions. Okay.
All underscore factions, I think.
Oh, okay. Do. Okay. And then local planet equals get friendly units on planet, and we pass in find. Wait, let's do this. Local enemy faction object. And the next thing is a planet. Okay, and now if table get and friendly.
Thank you, Emperor Nail. Is this
Unit.
mod for using content from TCW and instead using content from the Clone Wars multimedia project? If so, that's great news. No, we are using content from any Legend source, and that includes the Clone Wars TV show. If you don't do that, there are a lot of units that you're cutting yourself off from for literally no reason. There's like the DH Omni, the Subjugator, the Dreadnought versions of ships. Like a lot of that stuff gets brought up in like the Essential Guide to Warfare and other source books. There's no reason to not use it. For story events, we go by whatever makes the most sense with the most sources. So Essential Guide to Warfare essentially becomes our main source for story events. But yeah. Star Wars is no stranger to having a bunch of sources that contradict. So like, especially when George Lucas was directly involved with that. Yeah. It was one of the first things we put out about the mod because that was a very common question. And yeah, there's so few visual representations of a lot of actual Clone Wars content. If you use the original multimedia project alone, there were like 3 ships in that show. And from the comics, there isn't that much. Like, you get rid of almost half of the roster for each faction. And if people don't want to use those units, they can just not build them. What about Fractal's version? The only Fractal Sponge stuff we use is stuff that has been in official sources. Some things that he based on background designs may show up with those designs, but this information he adds is not considered for that. Yeah, the ship he based the Legator on may be a background ship in a comic, just like a lot of what he does with other designs being background ships from Dark Empire. But if we base another ship that we make up based on those background ships, it wouldn't then be done with the information he's added. So it wouldn't be like Fractal Sponge's additional information is still not treated as an official source. Just like how he put out stats for like the Asserter and stuff where he wanted it to have a super laser attached, but the actual official stats, even for stuff like that got brought into official sources or they made for official sources, doesn't use that information. It's like if we made a ligator, it would not be called that. It would not use his stats. It wouldn't even really reference his design, except for maybe to clarify some references.
I have no idea if that works, what I'm doing right now.
All units of current owner. I know. I think you need that.
I need this.
Will there be a 2,000 meter variant of the Providence? Yep, the Providence Dreadnought is in, and that's what Drench uses. You can build them by integrating the Commerce Guild.
Yeah,
I
don't know.
All units per owner. Get friendly table, get in friendly units on planet. So
oh no, wait, we only need to do this. We insert the next owner if we find units.
thanks, John. Exciting stuff. Can't wait for release. Hopefully the release isn't broken, because we're doing stuff like this. So how's the table work if there's, like, you have the all units per owner, all units per owner, enemy faction object? Is it a faction objects? Okay. Give me a sec. Does it work yet? Action pairs constants. Object. Player object is not the owner. Then get friendly units on planet. That adds it to the spawn table already. Inserts in the spawn table. So, why did you remove this one? Box? Box? Are you saying things? Calling all pox. We haven't made many specific plans for units beyond what's in the first release. But if you can hear me, by this point we've already added the other factions to the spawn table, so I think this can just be exactly how it was before, no? Because it's just inserting it. Okay, he can hear me. Something's wrong with his mic. But yeah, does that need to change at all? Oh, I can hear you. I hear typing.
Oh, I'm back.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Execute order pox.
Okay. So what? Where are we now?
I was just saying, because after this, all the other faction units are already in the table. Do we even need to change what was here? Like, should this just still be active?
No, because so we only had the planet owner before in all units per owner,
Right.
and now we have potentially multiple factions in there.
But isn't all units per owner just adding them to the spawn tables? Or is it still doing something else at that point?
This is just all units per owner has a list of all units.
Yeah.
Currently for the planet owner.
Oh, so we didn't add it into the spawn tables earlier.
Yeah, this is happening now. So now we go through all the units on this planet we've collected and inserted into the spawn tables.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna push this and we can try it out. Let's see. And push it. Okay. Do your debug magic.
Debug. Huh. Oh, wait. This is the one that's more difficult to test. I guess I'll just switch the mods, Crucible War, data, scripts.
Don't you just have to...
No, because it uses change planet owner in place on the easiest one to test. Their Father Public doesn't use retreat anywhere.
Oh, okay.
So-
While you test that, I'm going to change... I'm going to have a look at change planet owner in place.
Okay. Change planet's owner. And retreat. Actually, I'll just do Techno Union. Make that happen right off the bat. And let's go. Yeah, the Clone Wars TV show versus movie, the B2 there, that's just style choice, really. Kind of like how Rebels has the ISDs that have like really exaggerated bridge neck things and all that. A lot of that stuff is just chalked up to style of the show. EA should send invites to all people who are working on Empire War mods and give them a job to do a new... No, that would go horribly. We as a community do not have the skills or the cohesion to make anything together. The skills you need to make a game are very different from the skills you need to make a mod. And if you just threw all the modders at it, it would not go well.
You can probably make a game with the engines that are available nowadays.
Yeah. It'd be, in a lot of ways, as hacky as Empire War is.
Depending who you assign as the architectural lead, I guess.
Nomada?
Sure. Let's go with that. Lead designer, Yoden.
Mm-hmm. We love the work of you and your team. Both mods expand the base game on so many levels. Thank you very much. Empire War is quite expanded by us. Because it's funny because that's our name. That's the joke I was going for there. I wasn't trying to be conceited. Maybe a little bit.
Well, all I'd want out of an Empire at War 2 is the same modding capabilities, probably.
System control achieved. There's nothing we can't handle.
Yeah, modern games are a lot harder to put that in.
Yeah, that's true, because it's all
Let's move this
game
bucket.
as a service.
Tactical battle imminent.
I lost the battle. Oh no.
Consider it done.
Oh no. I need to win the battle.
Why are you even in a battle?
Well, I need to get my forces over their planet.
I seem to have the upper hand.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, we won. Now we play the waiting game. the waiting game sucks. Let's play Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Whatever that is.
You've never played Hungry Hungry Hippos?
What's that? Sounds like a children's game.
It is a children's game, but
Okay, well, we
there-
probably don't have it in Germany, I guess.
there's a board. So there's like a little tray, and there's in each corner, I think, either each corner or each side, there's a Hungry Hungry Hippo. And each person controls a Hungry Hungry Hippo. So a bunch of balls get dropped in the middle of the field. It's a lot like table soccer in this way, where then you kind of use your hippo. You like press a lever, and it makes the neck extend and like pulls in some of the balls. And whoever eats the most balls, don't think about that too much, is the winner of the hungriest hippo.
Oh, I think I've played something similar. Yeah.
Table soccer.
No.
Mission logged.
Do you
Table
consider
soccer
this?
is a lot
work?
different.
Do I consider this work or play? I mean, the streaming is my job. The modding is my hobby. So I've managed to turn my hobby into something that I can do during my job. So yay. Technically work.
So, how's the waiting game going?
We're almost winning the waiting game.
Okay, let me get another Radler and hopefully I come back to great success.
Hopefully. Alright, we're just almost at the 60-second point. Come on. Don't invade Rishi. Oh crap. Something bad has happened. Corruption, AI log. I never thought I'd have to explain Hungry Hungry Hippos on the stream. Game scoring, attempt to call field, get type a nil value.
Were we successful yet?
If it was gonna happen, it would have happened.
Okay.
So,
Do we have an error message?
unless it's... Oh shit, I know what I did. Oh my god.
Did you forget to...
I'm playing on medium, not hard. And the value for the stuff is different. 7 to 10 is in the mod. What does ship cruise mean? It means it's a new resource that's going to be coming, not in this release, but in probably the next one, assuming we're happy with how we've solved all the problems, that you will use along with credits to buy ships. What was the first mod you developed? A mod for Empire at War, actually, called Thrawn's Revenge. This is the first mod I've ever worked on. What was that? The one you were making called Pox?
Oh,
Space
wait.
add-on? No. Space
Oh, that was after I got in touch with the big German modders, I guess. No, the first one I worked on was called Secret Weapons of the
Right,
Empire.
SWOT.
And yeah, it was horrible. Terrible, even.
But that's where filters and stuff were first built.
Yeah, true.
Do you plan on streaming for much longer? I mean, it depends whether this works or not.
When we are done.
filters were that's when you started like messaging me on mod database and just like, you want this feature?
Yeah, I think Kalo asked me if you could use that or something. There was a script you wanted.
Right, sir. Can't remember. I remember the prisons where you came up and offered us that. Like you offered to rate that, and then I just you were in the team chat on Skype for like a year, and you're like, wait, I'm not on this team. I'm like, yes, you are.
True.
You've been, you work on the mod. You're in the team chat. What did you think?
Let's see what
It's like when Bob was trying to say he was a consultant. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Look at me.
You
I'm the
just
captain.
absorb people into your team.
Yeah, feel free to join, Mr. Puerto Rican. Mr. Steelio team.
Yeah, that's actually very accurate.
It's my magnetic personality.
Sure. Let's go with that.
You all worship me. I see it in the way you type. You all type. I can't see your eyes, but I can only imagine what they look like. Should have changed the timer when I knew I was going in debug. Could Mirai be in the mod? There's a bunch of hero options for later. Any Separatist character tends to have a better chance of getting in than Republic characters because there's like 8 trillion Republic characters. So they're generally safer picks.
Mission log.
All right, hello.
Hello.
I'm just gonna work on the CR25 texture while you guys. I don't know. Have you guys been successful today?
We're successfully waiting.
Yeah, depends on the definition of success. We know like 4 ways to do this that don't work, and we're slowly closing in on a 5th.
I mean, fair enough, I guess.
So, Corey,
Yeah, that's me.
when this works, I'm gonna replace one line, and you can test it again.
Yes. Love it. Oh, yep, nope, bop, nope. Are we just continuing on? No one's gonna... I saw it get slightly stutterier. So I think something broke.
It's either a good sign or bad sign.
Store. So many CIS Galactic free stores. Where's that? That's here.
Freestore has nothing to do with it.
Yeah. It's true.
How many weeks do you have to wait before anything happens?
It was supposed to be halfway through week 2,
Okay.
but it's not doing anything. It's not even giving an error, so is it even applying the stuff?
Did you remember to activate AIFF script?
Did you put a debug message in?
Oh no, wait. True. You don't need it for regular errors. Okay, it should give you an error at least.
Yeah. So Storylapse 60 start AI, that should ratchet it up, as the name implies. I'm gonna put that at 30 seconds. Wait, my key. Oh, it's doing stuff. I made it do stuff. CS has conquered Magito, Munolin, Stantuino, or Tracy.
Okay, okay.
I guess.
I'll
Holy
watch that on your stream, I guess. Your stream has a really large delay.
Yeah. All right. So that actually loaded. I'm surprised. But now it's not doing stuff.
Oh, so... Oh. Okay. The stuff you said sounded so optimistic.
Well, the way it does it is, what order does it go on? Government handler. So it does the banking clan, which is what just worked. Then it does the techno union, which is the one that I switched to change planet owner and replace, and retreat rather. So I think what you might want to, what's the change to make it work for replace or retreat? Or replace? Replace is the one that we care about. It
Okay,
seems to have
so-
crashed as soon as it went into, or have stopped working. Or thinks it's working, but it doesn't actually do anything.
Okay, can you check the AI log again, maybe?
I'm gonna
There
try
has to be
reload.
something. Like, if it doesn't do anything, there has to be something. Or we don't actually...
Well,
Oh,
I know
God.
it's going into the function to switch it all because...
Oh, God.
What did you
I
do?
think... Okay, so I may have forgotten to put an equals 1 behind evaluate perception.
Oh.
Because we don't get a boolean, we get 0 or 1. And
Oh, that's nice.
do you just want to add this to your...
Yeah, I'll just...
do
Uh,
the...
actually, it may be
actual
better if
change.
you push it, because then you're just going to keep changing stuff, right?
Okay.
Change planet owner. So techno and treat. Okay.
Okay, I pushed it. Maybe you can add a debug message or something. Just put it somewhere to see that anything happened.
Well, if anything happens, then we'll see the banking clan go over, if it at least gets into the function. But
Okay, true.
what I am going to do is save us all some precious time and make this
Happen after 1 week.
20 seconds.
Ooh.
That's only a third of what it was before.
You have to make it super efficient. Otherwise, it's just not. It's not going to work for pots.
We are going to do a very efficient phase of coding.
No.
Do 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 do.
control achieved.
All right. Here we are. Don't turn away. So for some reason, some of the messages come up as missing. I think for that one, it's just the CSA doesn't have the sector forces ones. But there have been times when a bunch of planets were switching in other ways, and it just stopped doing stuff. Or like one of the messages will be missing for a conquering event. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's like trying to use 11 or something. It doesn't exist. Alright, but I need to park over Forost. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be very sad.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. But maybe we get an error message.
Well, glad you're being positive.
This has gone on long enough.
Tactical battle imminent.
Right, any second now. Any second now. Oh, that's why there was the extra delay. I know. I gotcha. I see what I did.
Huh?
Because it waits 10 seconds after the thing to actually do the swap events so that people can finish moving. Because we were getting a lot of stuff happening while they're in progress. But
So, does it work now, or...?
no. No, that was just... No. Don't be stupid.
So, nothing happened?
Right now, nothing is happening, which is weird. Something should be happening.
Yeah, I think we've gone past 20 seconds.
Oh my fucking...
Mission log updated.
I did it again.
What?
I played on medium. Thanks, Brady. Will at some point Hondo and his saucer should be in the mod. Hondo may show up sometime eventually, not for one of the current factions. Maybe as like a hut hero or something. Are there going to be any clone trooper heroes like Rex, or is there going to be any more heroes? Well, there's right now Delta Squad is the only clone hero. There are other clone heroes that will be added in future releases. We were trying to get the main core of the faction rosters for this release, so about 18 per faction, and then just like with Thrawn's Revenge, we're going to be adding more stuff as we go.
Luckily, it'll be pretty quick to add those heroes since they're already done. At least the Rex and Cut.
Will some Jedi heroes be Starfighter heroes? All the Jedi currently have Starfighters.
Planetary control achieved.
I need to get there and win that battle before...
Plot our course. Tactical battle.
Can you just give yourself a really large force? Coruscant or something?
You should
I think if
be
I just
ashamed
waited
of
for heroes
yourself
first,
after
it
a
would've-
performance like
Yeah.
that.
Okay. There we go. Now we just check that I have it on hard. Yeah. Now we play the waiting game.
Woo!
You're voice didn't like doing that, did it?
My voice?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just did like a 3-hour session. Yeah, I just did a 3-hour session of Edge of Empire, so
Hmm.
my voice is a little frail.
In a world where the Empire has an edge.
The world.
I want to do an RPG series that's just the edgiest of empires.
It's a good
Everyone's
thought.
emo.
That's essentially what my playthrough has gotten down to at this point. It's kind of sad, but it's fun.
I put it at 30 seconds, right? Oh, no, there we go. More Tracy. Then we got to the other planets, and... Team object, this is still hangar stuff, standard. Error? Galactic, nope. Error? Nope. Unable to error? Nope. It just doesn't give a fuck. So something's got to be fucking up, because then it... I'll just, you know what? Let's give him more time. Give him more time. I think I know what's happening here. I'm an idiot. We're not going to think about it.
Wait, what?
I'm an idiot. We're not going to think about it.
Oh, okay. So...
Because the same sleep timer
to be honest,
waits for all of them.
Now that you've said you're an idiot, I'm kind of thinking about it.
Okay, spinny wheel.
Okay. Spinny wheel is usually not a good sign.
No, it's usually not. Oh, spinny wheel's gone. My stuff retreated. I didn't lose all my stuff. It worked. Pox.
What?
Pox.
First try.
It worked. But did
Yeah.
what happened to the
Council.
planet?
Mission
It
log.
belongs to the CIS. Oh my god, Pox.
This time, the Jedi will put
I-
an end to the Sith for
So
good.
basically,
thank
first
you.
try.
Shout out to Evil Bob the Bob, Mr. Puerto Rican, Nolan Star was here earlier, all the viewers. Thanks to, I want to thank God.
Wow.
Don't believe in him, but want to thank him.
You're really thankful, apparently.
This is my Oscar acceptance speech, I guess. No, but that's good. That's good stuff. So
Okay, so that's great. Get ready to test a one-line change.
I'm so confident in that, I'm not even going to launch it in the debug build.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, wait. It shouldn't do a lot. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'll just do this. I put this in here and put, so we don't have to sort all the stuff again.
Oh wait, we're still in retreat?
Yeah, we're still in
Oh, okay, never mind. I take back
I'm
all my
sorry.
acceptance speeches.
retreat.
Well,
But I think we can reuse a lot of stuff for this in replace.
field commanders and fleet commanders have the potential to return as influence rewards. Because otherwise they're... Yeah. So Brady, what you're... Like, the reason it's so slow in this is because we're in the debug log, or the debug build, which is basically logging everything that's going on, and is like 1/8 of the speed of the regular build. So what otherwise happens in 10 seconds feels like it takes an eternity.
No, it doesn't feel that way.
It takes an eternity.
It does.
Sorry, my mistake. I'd like to apologize to all the people who I've offended with my comments there. Pox, Evil Bob the Bob, Mr. Puerto Rican, Nolan Star, who was here earlier, the chat,
Hey,
God.
save that for the next time you run the debug build.
No, I was
because
apologizing
to-
this time, not thanking.
Yeah, no, but
Let's calm down, Jake Paul.
Oh, did you push it already?
yeah, I did.
Okay.
And
got
as I
carried
said,
away.
save all the speeches for the next time you run
No,
the
but
debug build, because you actually have to have a lot of time to talk there.
see, this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remember to put it on hard first.
Oh, you're so smart.
Okay, let's not be mean. You know?
Damn.
This
That was a lot of sass there.
I'm going to forget to put it on hard. Well, how often is scripting difficulty based?
Well, in our case, a lot of times, I guess.
Just for starting forces and from the ground up and AI stuff. Will the ground commanders be clone commanders? That'll depend on the faction. Not if you're playing CIS, New Republic, Empire. Well, maybe Empire is Thrawn. But...
System control achieved.
Alright. Gotta move
There's
fast.
nothing we can't handle.
No,
Gotta
I'm
go
scared,
fast.
even though I... Okay, even though I checked on the way in.
Not bad for an old man.
Not
eh?
bad for an old man. So what did you change this time?
So before we had all the objects for the planet owner in the table that well, okay, other way. So the insert into spawn tables function was doing the filtering for the objects that are on the table itself. So now I just filtered it before.
Okay.
Using the same function that is.
Yeah, that didn't work.
It did?
It doesn't seem to have worked.
Mission
Wait,
lost.
maybe it
Oh.
did, because I think Obi-Wan was in that fleet. Unless he's on the ground here. So, where'd he go? Oh, yeah, it worked, it just spawned them really far away, because it ran them up. Yeah. Last time they went back to Coruscant, this time they went to Bothawai. So, it worked.
Mhm. Are you in the debug build?
No,
How about the lag?
wasn't any.
Nice.
What are the particles
Okay.
on the hyperlanes meant to mean? Like these little fluffy guys. They don't mean anything. They're there from the base game. We made them look slightly less shitty, but I tried to remove them once, and the game just felt dead. I always thought I wanted them gone until they were. So just appreciate what you have, because you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
So I feel another speech coming up.
I was trying to get there, but I've got nothing. All right. So yeah, that works. It's good. It's cool.
Okay, let's do some replacing then.
That is epic.
That's epic, gamers. Oh, just shivered at saying that. That was awful.
And replace. All right. I'm ready. In a world.
Patrick, the CIS will have Gazanti cruisers, if that's what you're trying to say.
Why is the medallion signifying heroes on the planet blue for the Republic? Because it uses the base game assets for that right now. And they're the Empire. The game can't really distinguish for the rest of them, so we're just going to make a generic as hero icon, I think.
Okay, so first, let's go and extract the stuff we just did. So we don't do this anymore. Let's take this, paste it in here, and let's call this insert. Okay, now let's go and replace. We put this here, and
Does the Empire use Gazantes and Legends? I think everyone just uses Gazantes and Legends, right?
Yeah, they're basically Honda Civics. Is Fall of the Republic just a more in-depth Republic of War? It's the same era, but with the mechanics that we're doing in Thrawn's Revenge. So it's those mechanics instead of Republic of War, which when Xerox was leading, it was intended to be more just a reskin of the base game, keeping those mechanics, which Anakin has moved away from a little bit, but yeah. We tend to try to go more towards like Stellaris Total War style mechanics as far as the Galactic Republic goes.
okay, I think we basically need to do this again. Unit the planet, yes. Same stuff here, and then we just. Yeah, I think we're done.
We're done?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone.
Well,
No, we're
we still need to test
stream's
it.
not out. Don't close the windows, people. I need this to live.
Viewers just start dropping.
That always happens. Whenever
Yep.
I say things, I don't get it.
Whenever I say I'm done with the stream, people start leaving. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Replace for multiple factions. Okay, commit and push.
Yay, fetch origin.
No,
Fetch
it's
origin
not pushed
again.
yet. Now it's pushed.
Well, I was just gonna spam the button until it showed
Okay.
up.
Great.
Like,
So,
when
by the
people
way,
should be
what's
Go ahead.
the state of interventions right now?
They're doing what they were before. They all work, is what I want us to focus on right now.
Yeah,
They work. Just the way I have to trigger that it ends, because it doesn't seem to want to load an AI flag from a plot that's not not directly connected to the Lewis script. I even tried to ask Kat about it. He has no idea. But
Okay.
so I basically just made the story script spawn an object instead. Then the Lewis script gets that, and then takes that as okay, mission's done, and then does everything. So it all works.
Okay.
It's not an ideal situation. I think your system will be better, but I don't want to break more when we're releasing. And there's been no
yeah, I don't
reports
know.
on it yet.
It depends. I mean, in most cases, we probably won't need any story events at all.
Mm-hmm.
And
Admiral?
I don't know. I mean, what we do need are the events for the story dialogue. But I think the only other place where we probably need a story event is for upgrading star bases, because the game scoring event for that doesn't work properly.
There's nothing we can't handle.
So
Well, there's some that are going to be like more in depth
Apparently, they'll let just
random
anyone
events
join
too,
Jedi
which
Council
will probably
these
need.
days.
yeah.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello there.
There we go.
Right, now we just wait
Hello.
again. Welcome to Banger Nation.
Must have gotten on the wrong flight. I'll check the chat little. Pum pum pum. Get more viewers. Well, guess I'll open 20 tabs.
I don't know that that actually works.
Let's find out. Alright, 104.
Mission log updated.
Maybe
You
not.
read
Might be. Alright.
It
Stream.
might.
Maybe you
I'm
tried with incognito windows.
Yeah, probably. Alright, I'm streaming on 5. Yeah, it's working, I think. I see.
Well, there's always some fluctuation, so you'd have to.
Yeah, I'll have to
do
really
more.
overkill it. I'll do it on the incognito mode and see what happens.
Have you read Outbound Flight? I have read Outbound Flight. It's probably my favorite Legends book.
Pum, pum, pum.
Possibly.
Any-
I don't know. We'll see when we get there with Tapia.
Well, what about Dark Empire?
Oh my god, I opened all
more
of
of a
the
comic.
streams, and all I hear is the same lines being repeated. Alright, I opened 7 new ones.
Dark Empire 80s, the comic.
So
Yeah, I don't
Did
think that
everything.
you were successful.
I'm thinking I
I-
wasn't. But I think they're all change owner and replace, yeah? Because IGBC, it got through all of them.
Okay,
Then
confirmed. It
Techno
actually
Union.
doesn't work.
So yeah, then when it got to Techno Union, it stopped working, it looks like.
Okay. So
But that's weird.
that's a
Let's-
good thing or a bad
no,
thing?
that's a bad thing.
Okay.
It-
So what did work?
The Banking Clan planets all went to the CIS. And then when it
And
got to
then
Techno
what?
Union, that's the next step. It doesn't seem to have done anything.
So the replace stuff worked?
Well, the replace stuff worked when there wasn't any enemy stuff on it.
Okay.
Because that's also assuming that it went to Forost first for the Techno Union. Because none of the Techno Union planets flipped.
Huh. Okay, maybe debug build? Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Alright, but on the condition that I make this faster. Government handler, CIS. We need sleep.
Is Outbound Flight the one with the bunch of Jedi getting on the ship and heading out to explore the unknown regions?
Yeah, the 6 dreadnoughts that are tied together with a
Yeah. And then
thing.
she just blows it up with Thrawn or something.
Yeah.
Thrawn kills me.
Oof.
Palpatine
Thra-
tells Thrawn, hey, if that leaves the galaxy, some bad shit's gonna happen. And Thrawn's like, oh, that's not very cash money, so...
And everyone knows
This is our direct
Thrawn is
quotes,
about
by
that
the way.
cash money. You need
Thrawn's
cash money to get
actually the
milk.
bomb that blows up Outbound Flight.
Oof.
Heard it here first. It's a little Legends exclusive.
So we're gonna get six dreadnoughts strapped together as a unit and have them blow up.
That's before the mods timeline.
Yep.
It'd have to be its own historical event
Oh yeah.
for historical battle mode.
That could be interesting, right? Let me search how it looks. Is it just 6 dreadnoughts strapped together?
They've got a little metal core in the middle, and then they've got struts and
Mhm.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Are they in a ring or something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I see.
Then they could detach and fly down to planets and start a colony. Was basically the idea.
It's
So they're
naughty
traveling
or
at-
bread.
I guess they're traveling sub light speed. Then?
This doesn't seem like it was the debug build. It wasn't a debug build. I was distracted.
Also, what's up with all the explosions that go off like when you first load up the game?
I don't know.
Like you see them in the background, like you just see a ton of units blow up, and then you get.
Yeah, I'm
all
not sure
over.
what's happening.
I think that just happens.
Well,
Hold on. I think that just happens in the base game. There you go. That's a full
Ships.
sentence.
I don't know if it does,
Good
but I
job.
don't play the base game, so
I'm fairly sure I can recall it happening in the base game, but I could also be dumb. So it
ships
works
go
out.
in, the explosions go out. You can't explain that.
Yeah, it's just it's one of the natural wonders of Earth. You can't explain it.
boy.
So that was a 2008 meme. If anyone's too young for that. Bill O'Reilly.
Me.
Oof. When you realize the Republic Commandos are as old as some of the viewers on stream, or at least our Republic Commando models.
All right.
Oh, this is Republic Commando model.
I think it would.
2007. 2006,
Yeah.
2007.
I was 2.
I can
Boy.
feel the age just seeping out of Corey.
The age isn't. That's disgusting. What does that mean?
I don't know. I just had to come up with a description.
Pox
and that's
is.
what
I think
came out
Pox
of my
is slightly older than me. So
I'm just gonna save that laughter and use
I'm
that
18?
for Palpatine.
mouth.
Pox, do you think 18-year-olds
Pox?
sound like that?
I was not expecting that at all. I heard the voice and I'm like, was that Pox? And it just took a second. Am I 18?
Oh god, this is starting to sound like some cartoons that you shouldn't be watching.
See, oh god.
Mhm.
Hello?
Yeah, you kind
Hello?
of went in reverse there, Pox. Not.
Okay. Yeah, I'm 28 actually, so I think
Yeah,
I'm-
you're older than me by at least a couple months.
We're all within the
Such a
old-
difference.
Oh wait, I'm actually 29. I turned 29 in December. I forgot.
It stops mattering. So you're
That-
just over. You're a year and a quarter older than me. So you're the
That's-
real boomer.
Oh god.
When you're such a big boomer that you don't forget your age.
It starts happening after 24. You
Oh shit, countdown has begun.
I've already started growing white hair, so like
Yeah.
yeah.
My girlfriend likes pointing out if I have any sort of like white, like any less pigmentation in any hair. It's always looked like that.
I'm fairly confident in my hair. My dad's
Well-
71 and still has all normally colored hair.
Doesn't it come from your mom though?
No, that's bullshit. But
Oh,
also,
okay.
Pox, isn't your hair like blonde or white in the first place?
No, not
That's a good camouflage actually.
all Germans are blonde.
I was about to say it. That's a stereotype. I have just dark hair, so any white hair is just like painfully
So,
obvious.
When did this become Corey's saloon, or barbershop?
When did we start talking about how old we are?
Alright, so we should
When
have
did you-
results. Guys, the results are in.
Did we get him?
Government
Ladies and
handler,
gentlemen, we got
invalid
'em.
parameter for evaluate perception.
I'm
Invalid parameter type for parameter 2, which I assume it's talking about that. Yeah, because it's loading from there.
That's-
Absorb IGBC, that all works fine. Well, no, for all of it, government handler CIS,
Oh,
global absorb IGBC, data scripts, government handler CIS, blah blah blah. Error value perception invalid parameter for parameter 2. Expected player object. Because that's loading the change under utilities, right? So parameter 2 and whatever thing is happening is not valid.
Ah, yes.
So, can you point out the line exactly?
No, because it's just upset in the function. It doesn't.
You should be able to point out the exact line in the error deck.
Welcome, Alex the Great.
In the AI log?
Yeah. It tells you the exact line.
Yeah, but
where-
it tells you that if there's an error in the script, like if it's a script crash, isn't it? But it's just evaluate perception error, invalid parameter for parameter 2, expected player object, Louis utilities 1 of
Yeah,
2. But like even the script it's talking about is just government handler CIS. So if it was going to tell us a line, it'd just be telling us where it's absorbing the faction. So the absorb thing does change owner and replace, which would just be somewhere change owner replaces perception.
Line 66. Thank you.
Is it? Where are you seeing this? Where?
So you have to go up from this line. When you see government handler CIS,
Oh, that's
You go.
74, but
that's you go to 1, the first line in this error stack, and you get change honor utilities. Lua,
Okay,
line
no.
66.
okay.
And so apparently the planet owner. Oh right, I know what's wrong. I forgot to rename the. Yeah. Okay. I'm
Also,
sorry.
looking at the
Okay,
stream on
so
YouTube-
hold on. Who's talking shit now?
Parks.
Wait, I just zoned out for like 2 seconds. What happened?
Constructive criticism.
Pox
Pox
felt
was
like,
being condescending, and
yes,
then
I am superiority complex. Wait, no.
he decided to misname variables, so I'm very upset with him.
Well, I
Oh, no.
extracted a function and. Oh no, there's still another error. Oh. I just pushed it, but there's still another
Yeah.
one. Okay,
Uh-oh.
let's go here.
Seems that the stream is about 10 to 15 seconds delayed, actually.
Yeah, it's on normal latency instead of ultra low. It's not really a thing where I don't know how real time it needs to be for.
It would be
Yes.
nice for me to see.
Yeah, but I
what you're
can't switch
doing.
it anymore. It's too late.
No.
Oh yeah, should I? I have a bunch of like original files within the unit folders.
Original files.
Like audio files that are unedited are still within the folders of the unit.
Yeah,
So I
those
should probably
not be there anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, since we're closing in. Right, I'll make a copy of the entire folder and start cleaning up them.
All right. Is this ready, Pox?
Wait, nope, not yet.
Okay.
This is gonna reduce the size tremendously.
But they'll be forever in the Git.
It's ready now.
Hey.
Woo! Excitement.
Mod developer crave not these things.
Yay!
Well, Mr. Puerto Rican is supposed to be our hype man, so
Exactly.
okay, but not.
Oh
not
god, no.
that
way.
You're
Okay.
fired.
I-
Don't do that.
There's
I'm
hype, and then
dying.
there's just screaming into
Get
the
a-
mic from directly beside
Yeah.
it. At least go across the room if you're gonna
That
do
is-
that shit.
But it's a mic from 1995 or something.
Oh, fuck. My head is like. It's reverberating.
Were you even born in 1995?
All right, listen. There's no need to call me out like that.
Pox and I are. Yeah, we'd be the only ones who remember the new millennium.
Eh,
Even in what? 3, 4, maybe?
Me?
Yeah.
Me? Yeah, I was 97, so yeah, well, probably 3. Well,
Yeah.
3.5. I'll just summon my memories of the new millennia.
Wah.
Was that a fighter sound or a
No, that
baby
was
sound?
baby crying.
There's actually a new TIE fighter sound in
Yeah,
new
that's.
Star Wars.
I'm just gonna do all the sound effects. So
Yeah. That has to be the Death Star.
The X-wing is actually just Bill Clinton trying to do an X-wing impression.
do 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 do.
Very well. I'll start recording immediately. Falter Public Meme Edition releasing 2 days after main release. Yes.
This is the start of the Star Wars abridged series.
We need Ek to do the gonk droid of every droid in the CIS. We need Corey to do all the sound effects. Mr. Puerto Rican will do all the announcer things like "woohoo, we won," but like just screaming.
I feel like no one would want that last part.
Oh, and that's the point.
I need to make my Kermit design mod still.
Let's move this
Oh
bucket.
shit! No, Dallin, heroes. You're supposed to be going too. Otherwise, you lose.
Alright,
You've
time to
learned some
clean
new
up
tricks as well.
this. Well,
Tactical battle imminent.
in general. I don't know if the new Anakin is a bit too high, what's it called, amplified, so you hear the cracking a bit.
High above me, she's so lovely.
Bum, 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 bum.
Like Cleopatra,
Oh my fucking god.
Joan of Arc,
He just screamed in the background.
What the hell? Okay.
All right, the moment of truth is approaching.
Doo-dum,
Great.
doo-dum,
I don't know why I stayed in the deep.
doo-dum, doo-dum,
Actually, I didn't
It's
know why I
all
stayed.
gonna work.
Hmm. It's freezing. That's a good sign.
Better put a jacket
well,
on.
get it a
All right.
blanket, yeah. Box.
It didn't crash, but it murdered everyone, unfortunately.
Has
Rip.
nightfall already occurred?
Okay, so
What are you actually trying to achieve?
It flipped all the planets, so that's good.
Okay.
I'm gonna put on the debug structure so I can see
Are you
if
sure
there's
that
stuff that
it-
respawn there.
are you sure that it murdered anyone? Because
Yeah, because
you're-
all my heroes are gone. It murdered them. Yeah, it gave it to them. So yeah, so fucking Obi-Wan joined the CS. Way to fucking go, Fox.
Wait, hold on. What? I didn't see this.
I did what you wanted me to do.
This isn't better. This is worse.
Oh boy.
You
As
wanted
I'm
the-
an avid supporter of the CIS, that's my dream.
This is everything we needed.
I was taking a sip of
So-
water and I almost spit that
You
all out.
wanted to replace all the units on the
Mission log
planet.
updated.
I wanted
Oh,
to
yeah.
so the units that belong to the planet owner get replaced there. The units that belong to other people go to planets that belong to the other people and stay with them. I didn't want the
God.
Jedi Council to join the fucking CIS.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as well.
Okay, wait. Again, so what did you want?
All right. So you know how I had my own fleet over this planet, right?
Yes.
So what I wanted was when I had my fleet over that planet, when the planet switches to the CIS, instead of deleting my units from existence, they would have just gone to Coruscant or something. They would have just been sent back to a Republic planet. Not
Oh, I see.
yeah. I didn't want all the units to just
Why
join.
did you say so?
I thought that was implied.
Miscommunication?
This is probably a useful thing to have for revolts in the future. So this is
I mean,
Cool and
save
all,
the error. Jesus.
but
It's a proof of concept. Let's just follow it
Jedi
under.
Council joins the CIS.
So,
I have no fucking choice.
okay, okay.
It's
Uh,
Consider it done.
Issue a command. Right, sir. Woohoo!
Well, now I have the the screenshot of you face palming whenever Charlie says something.
I'll send it
Just-
to me immediately.
Just have that meme ready to go.
I should probably remove some heroes that are not in the game because their voice lines are there.
Is Grievous still Yoda?
Not in my build.
Okay, cool.
So when I push next one, he should be proper Grievous.
Let's run this gauntlet.
I want to buy Star Wars Empire War and download your mods, but my computer is crap and I don't know if it'll run it for. So it'll probably run it. It's just don't play on the larger maps. Try to stick to smaller maps because that's usually the main thing.
And also,
Tactical
isn't the
battles we have
Republic-
pretty optimized.
Isn't the Republic slightly less laggy because less sub-factions to track?
Well, because half of their planets are also sector forces, but it's hard to say. There's not a huge difference as far as that goes. Will Dooku get his flagship from the Clone Wars? We try to keep as few units as possible as mixed ground and space heroes because they generally end up only going on ground, which for Dooku is probably better than. Well, it's for the AI using it. All right.
Should you get this like fighter or something, or is it like only transport for him?
He will get his fight. He will get probably his transport from episode 2. I don't think he'll have a fighter.
What little speeder bike on Geonosis?
No, the one he leaves the planet on.
Okay.
Complete.
I don't think speeder bikes work in space. To be fair,
I mean, the dark side is pathway to many abilities.
something you could say that unnatural.
Not to try against this. Oh my god.
Are you
Okay,
just
yeah.
killing the Jedi?
Yeah, I'm taking Anakin and I'm gonna go kill the Jedi.
Well, at least spawn in the 5 first. Gotta make it appropriate.
Okay.
not to wander off, but think of it more as a reconnaissance.
What's this?
Reinforcements en route.
Okay, I think
Reinforcements
I
en route.
Oh, okay.
did what you want. So, again, all the stuff from other factions is supposed to retreat.
Yeah, it's supposed to all still belong to those factions. It's just the planet owner's stuff that
And that
stays
is
with the new
supposed-
owner.
No problem.
Okay. I like the other effect.
Could I have a word?
Let's say.
Again, what are we trying to achieve? I kind of missed that part.
When
so
the
as far as
CIS, yeah, you can.
Okay,
kill some Jedi.
so as far as I can tell, when the CIS absorbs its sub-factions, you're supposed to get all the units that were there in the first place on the planet that you take over. But if, for example, the Republic has a fleet there, it's supposed to retreat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I push it. So whenever you want to try it out.
Anakin, fight back.
Oh my god, entire Jedi Council is on the planet.
Alright, this is. We've lost focus.
I find it really weird with the entries for their abilities. Like like whenever you have the comment primary ability, it works. Whenever there's a comment saying secondary ability, it never works. But it can be the same ability, just placed as a primary ability, and it works. It's quite confusing. Alright. God, I didn't realize how many copies of everything I had stored within the mod files themselves. This is slightly concerning.
What the fuck is going on in Corey loses a discussion?
Let me check.
It's just a bunch of people spamming
Oh,
the profile
yeah.
picture.
Oh no, it's the Uber version.
Corey loses. Oh, no, it's everyone wants the old picture back. What is that picture, anyways?
It's Corey's
It's
profile,
white
but I
or
changed.
dime.
But I changed it to have a RAR XD typeface.
Oh god.
I just forgot to edit out, or I forgot to make it look good as an emoji.
That's illegal.
It is legal. I've been wanting to make a real emoji for a while, but
System
alas.
control
That was
achieved.
I don't.
You
I
guys
don't-
really need to start clearing those with me before you add them to the server.
I haven't added any yet.
This is getting out of hand.
Very check.
I think it was the one with who was it? I think it was Tal who added that one.
Let's look at server settings,
Could this be a victory
emojis.
for
We have
Obi
Noel and
Obi?
Hannes.
Tactical battle imminent.
Yes. There's a lot of Hannes has uploaded.
All right.
I think
Waiting.
the only one I tried to add was redacted, but I failed miserably.
It was illegible, wasn't it?
Yeah, like you could only see it if you did it like
The full size.
yeah. So I just didn't want to bother with that.
This year will be Empire Wars 14th anniversary. That is correct. It will also be Thrawn's Revenge's 14th anniversary.
Wait, 14? Oh my!
Mm-hmm.
And it will be Fall of the Republic's first.
14.
Yeah, it started the same year as Thrawn's Revenge. It's just
Wow.
it
I
slept
was only
for
4 when
7
that-
years.
when- I was only 4 when this mod was started.
You were only 4 when this mod started.
Wait,
Yeah,
when did this
I'm
mod
18,
start?
remember?
Pox is trying to pretend he's
Yeah,
that works.
I
Pox is
figured
trying
that
to
was
pretend
going that
he's
way.
18 still.
When did the mod start?
I'll tell the
2006.
German
7.
police.
Or yeah, 6.
All right, that worked, Pox.
I was 1.
Great.
Oh no!
All right, good
I gotta
stuff,
go.
Pox.
Woo!
Yay!
Wait,
That
it's
does
fixed,
not sound like clapping.
ladies and gentlemen.
Stop.
I think
Wait a
Park's
second.
It wasn't traditional clapping. I'll grant you that.
That just makes it sound worse.
There was rocking involved. People can see what I'm doing. This isn't.
Oh, fair.
You should give him a pinky clap.
Are you sure YouTube is your right streaming platform for that?
Hello? I thought it would be.
Box. Shh.
Okay, now I see you clapping.
Those are after dark.
I still don't see it.
After dark.
There it is. There it is. All
Yep,
right.
now I see.
Now
it.
do it with your pinky fingers.
See, when you only hear the audio version, it just sounds weird.
Yeah, that could definitely be taken out of context, but let's not do that.
Pox. Oh, whoa! Whoa, wait a second!
Wait,
All right.
is Corey working 2 streams at the same time?
I'm versatile. All right.
This is pay $40 for Corey's Snapchat.
All right. I think we're done, right? That's the
Let's
stream.
just end it there.
Derailing
It's
so
been
hard.
3 hours, so
Yeah.
I like to state that
3
Pox
hours
started
and
it.
we achieved not much.
we did exactly what we set out to do. Just took a lot longer than I thought it would. But yeah, so
It's all because of Bob's lies.
yeah, he's responsible for this. But
Liar!
thank you to we have with us Pox, who did all the work, Mr. Puerto Rican, Terrible, and
Dab.
Huss, and Nolan Starr, who left us, who unfortunately left us earlier in the stream.
Probably for his own good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why there are 100 people watching this is beyond me. But thank you for doing so. If you enjoyed it, leave a
This is
like.
terrible.
Make us feel better.
I'll get fired if you don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Charlie
please
is
help.
fired, and so
Help.
is Mr. Puerto Rican.
No!
He'll crack up the whip as soon as we end the stream.
Yeah, I've got to go be abusive towards my team. So
Why is Charlie always getting fired? The poor dude.
I
Get
mean,
fired. You're fired.
One day it'll happen for real.
Yeah,
But-
one day it'll happen
These
for you.
days.
One day it'll happen for real, and Charlie won't believe it.
What? On fire?
I'm fired. I'm fired. What did I do?
That's surprisingly accurate.
It's gonna happen
You're
after,
way
like,
too good at this.
he's moving to Nova Scotia. So I'm just waiting for, like, the first week he's there. He's gonna get fired for real, and then he's just gonna be living in the same city as Eck. He has to live on their couch even though Eck fired him.
Charlie, you doxed me again?
Wait, did he?
Yeah, well, off stream. Yeah, he streamed Eck's Facebook.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll be back.
See you
So the mod is planned to release on Wednesday night, going into Thursday. So a midnight release. So Thursday morning, but Wednesday night. So however
time
that
zone?
works out for you, EST, of course, the only time zone that matters. So we are starting a New Republic playthrough, not to be confused with a New Republic playthrough, later this week. The video went up for patronship names for that. And Connor and Honest made some rendery stuff that is going to be released at the same time as the mod, so that's really cool, and you'll see it.
Dope.
It's pretty cool, yeah. I at least I hope so.
It's
awesome.
dope as hell.
And yeah, I think that's everything. There's going to be overview videos. I'm going to put a text version of that on the Steam workshop as well, or community, whatever the fuck it's called for posted shit. So people will have some idea what's going on with the mods. We're trying to move as much documentation in game as we can, but that'll be a bit of a process. And then hopefully later in February there will be another release for Imperial Civil War or Thrawn's Revenge to clean up some of the stuff that has kind of broken during Fall of the Republic and poured over some of the improvements we've made for Fall of the Republic. But
Like hyperspace sounds.
goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Alex, it's Monday today. It's not Wednesday. You may need to call into work or something. But yeah, bye.
There you go.